Hey, it's the DaDivine One, and in this video, I want to speak on a very important topic. It's actually really important, so let's get into it. The psychology behind men and women in this modern day and age. The psychology of it. Well, the reason why love is basically almost impossible to find in 2024 is because people have prioritized the wrong things, and the wrong things are normalized, and it all starts at a young age. At a young age, around, let's say 16, 17, or 18, some people want to explore human nature. They want to explore human nature. It's just part of being human. We want to experience human nature. That's a normal thing. Well, the thing about it in this modern day and age, people take it too far. They take it too far, and they end up prioritizing the wrong things and allowing the wrong things to be normalized. And therefore, things that are meaningful, like love, and things that should be forever, like love should be forever, those things are not, it's just out of the window. Some people want that, but they're so used to things that they have prioritized, and they're so used to things that they have allowed to be normalized, that they don't give love a chance. They're so used to the things that they have prioritized. Let's say if a man wants to show a woman who he is, he wants to actually be there for that woman on all levels, unconditionally, consistently, and he wants to be what that woman deserves. This woman, the psychology behind it, this woman might not give this man a chance because she's used to men who have prioritized the wrong things. She's used to men that have allowed things that should not be normalized to be normalized. And she herself has, prioritized the wrong things and allowed those things to be normalized. So this man right here, he might not get that chance. Even if he has made it clear about what he wants to be for that woman. And things are so bad in this day and age now, where there's terrible things happening in the world, that it's hard for there to be trust. Trust is a very hard thing to come by in this day and age. How do you earn trust? Well, 3 things. Simple things: energy, actions, and consistency. But this man, he's not going to be able to give this woman consistency, his energy, and his action. He's not going to be able to build trust, a bond, connection, relationship with this woman. Because, like I said, the psychology behind men and women in this day and age. And it's a sad thing because women, and this is part of the psychology as well, women, they forget how beautiful they are. They forget how much they can offer a man. They forget how worthy they are. They forget how sacred they are, because they're so used to the things that men and women, a lot of them in this day and age, have prioritized and allowed to be normalized. And it's a very sad thing, because now it's a terrible thing It's a terrible time for love. Let's just say that. It's a terrible time for love. Love almost does not have a chance in this day and age. And that's the psychology behind men and women. I just wanted to speak on that because, you know, it's a sad thing, you know. Obviously, we know that there's terrible things going on in the world. I'm not going to mention specifically, but there's terrible things going on in the world. And now the world is so cautious and so sensitive for a reason. There's a reason why people are so cautious these days. And it makes sense. But not every man is able to display who he is to a woman. He might have had situations be manipulated before. He might have had people say untrue things about him, or exaggerate stories, or bring up small things from his past, you know, and therefore he's not able to show a woman who he is today. He's not able to give a woman his energy, consistency, and actions. And the same thing goes for a woman too. She might have had situations be manipulated in her life, or she might have had people exaggerate stories about her, say untrue things or whatever. She might have had people say things about her that got in the way with her chances at love sometimes. And my point of saying that is, you can't always go by what other people are saying about someone. You should go by what that person is giving you. You know, God, I don't know if you're watching this video or not. I don't know if you have a relationship with God or know God, believe in God, but God, or if you don't, let's say you don't, the universe, God or the universe knows your heart, knows your mind, is aware of your heart, and is aware of your mind, and is always aware. And you know, you are who you are, and other people's words should not always get in the way of one's chances and opportunity at beautiful, normal things in love. Because just like this man right here, who's able to have beautiful things and normal things with a woman, like this man right here deserves that as well. Just like this woman right here has it, this woman deserves it as well. And some people like to try to sabotage someone's chances at love, or a chance at something or someone. Some people like to try to sabotage. That's just how the devil works. But yeah, that's the psychology between, or shall I say, that's the psychology behind men and women. You know, people prioritize the wrong things. They allow things that should not be normalized to be normalized. And because of this terrible world that we're living in, where there's terrible things happening, specifically for men, it's hard for a man to, you know, build trust with his actions and his energy and consistency. You know, especially if that man has had you know, situations in his life being manipulated, or his character assassinated or something. That's what some people like to do. That's what the devil likes to do. The devil likes to try to tear people down. So, you know, remember this. This is the last thing I'm going to say in this video. Remember this. Always remember what matters. Be decent. And be a decent human being. Just don't lose track of what matters. Women, if you're a woman watching this video, woman, please remember how sacred you are. Remember how beautiful you are. Remember how much you can offer someone. Remember how worthy you are. Men, if you're watching this, and if you're single, remember to prioritize the right things. Don't allow things that should not be normalized to be normalized. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to say. That's the psychology behind men and women in this modern day and age. Have a good day. Don't forget to remember what matters. Have a good day.